already know just where I be, dog. I ain't being cocky, but Philly what I'm reppin'. Watch me check it like it's hockey. I ain't tryna get it twisted. If you get it, then you got me. If you with it, cool. If not, I'll treat you like a Tamagotchi. I'ma let you down point. Yeah, I never disappoint.
What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Welcome back to episode number 16 of the Seattle Attack franchise mode. And I gotta talk to you guys for a second, a little bit. So, my birthday is actually coming up in approximately 24 days from when I'm recording this. You guys, I believe, will see this on the 5th. So, in 22 days for you guys, it will be my birthday. And, since right now I cannot monetize my channel, I have set up a donation link down in my description. If it's pretty far down because, I have all my sponsors there as well. But where it says Streamlabs, it also says donations above it. If you go there, you can donate however much you want if you want. And so that's there if you keep wanting to support me and helping me make videos. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead and do that. If not, make sure you keep subscribing, keep liking, keep watching, and we'll still have a good time regardless of what you do. But today, I've been so excited to play Be a GM. I don't know what it is, but right now I am just having tons of fun playing this franchise mode. And let's just go over something. Okay, so you guys remember last episode, we started out very good. We're 21-10 and like 1 or something like that. You might see our lines are looking a little bit different. So we end up starting out really well. Kind of slacked off a little bit going forward from there. And I was trying to get a couple of lines, kind of jump started in a sense. So we moved Richie up to the first line because he's earned it, to be honest. I mean, 26 points in what are we at? 32 games. So he's definitely earned his spot in the first line, doing very well in the power play as well. But he's earned that spot. And, can't really take it away from him. Turris is up there, back on the first line. Horvat, we moved him back down. He was not performing as well as Turris was. I believe Spooner was already on our first line, so I don't think that really changed. Our third line changed a bit. We had Lindholm down on the third line. But you may notice you have Michael DeCall playing center. And it's not because Pajot was doing a bad job at being a center. But for some reason, Michael DeCall isn't really performing as much as I want him to. 15 points in 32 games for an 85 overall. It's just not cutting it. It's really not. So I don't really know what's going on with him. Today's episode, we are going to go up to the trade deadline. And, we might end up trading him because he has a lot of value on him. And he's not really performing on a third line. Plus, if we get back a good player or, potentially an older player with some prospects and picks or something like that could possibly make us have a good run in the playoffs. And, we'll look into that option. We're not going to do any trades in this episode. That'll have to wait till next one unless we get some trade there. Nothing changed on defense. And, obviously, goaltenders remain the same. So that's all I really changed as far as, lines go. No trades, no signings. I don't think I extended anyone for an extension on their contract, so that's good. So we're at December 21st right now, and our fans are very happy. Our locker room has went down a little bit. Don't know why, but we're doing well, 21-10-1, like I said. So let's go up to January. Where's a good spot we could stop and make a little break here? So let's go to January 10th. And see how we're doing at that point. But I've been so excited to play this series, like I started to say earlier. I don't know what it is about this series alone, but I am really enjoying this series. I am really loving it. And for whatever reason, I just want to make this team work. Because I do have some other plans, later in the year, maybe this summer, as far as doing other, maybe another be a GM, maybe be a pro, just kind of playing through the modes, planning to start doing some other things. Going to be playing in an online versus league soon. Going to make a separate video about that one, talking about what's actually happening. Trade block, I think it's still the same. Yeah, we got a couple of guys up there. DeCall's up there. Nothing really exciting on there. Just no one's offering us a contract. So 25-13-2. Let's see where we're at. So Kyle Turris still leading the way as far as us. We are at 52 points. We are sitting in third in the Central Division. That's good. I mean, I don't really want to change anything if we're playing fine, but I guess let's go take a look at the standings. So we sit third in the Central Division, And we sit 5th overall in the league, tied at 52 points with the Carolina Hurricanes and the Boston Bruins. So we're looking good. We're looking good for the playoffs. Still the top 3 teams are doing very, very well for themselves. But let's see where we're going on with. So 129, we're at the top. All right, goals against. We want the other side. There we go. So number 5. Okay, so we're still top 10, I think that is. Power play goals. We are number 2. Good to see. Only behind the leader by 1. All right. Percentage, 22.6. We're 3rd overall. Shorthand goals against, whatever. 83.7. We are a little farther down, but we're top, I think that's 15. And then, our records are looking good. Let's keep going. I mean, we're on a roll right now. I don't know what I did. Maybe it was the players we got. I don't really know. We're about halfway through the year right now, so it looks like we're going to be making a playoff run. And I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I think we're going to make the playoffs. I didn't think I was going to say that this year, but I know what? It's going to happen. So let's go to, do we want to go right before the deadline? Yeah, we might as well. Let's go right before the deadline, or actually on the deadline. But I'll probably stop a couple days before. Make sure we got the trade block in order. And, see what's out there as far as players we could possibly get. Go to the teams that, aren't doing so well this year. And maybe try to get a couple of key pieces for our team. And make a run with them. Possibly place the call on the 3rd line. Other than that, I mean, I like our defense. I like our goaltenders. Forwards, obviously, could always improve. So I don't see any of that really dramatically changing going forward. But, if there's a good piece out there that we could possibly get, you never know. We could make a trade. Amateur Scouts calling. I wish you could just set this up because I do the same thing every year. WHL, a month for each little forward, defense, and goalie. Just trying to scout all the juniors, basically, because usually there's not really good players, in Europe or whatever. In the game, obviously in real life, it's a little bit different. However, we do have a trade, so let's go look at it because I didn't actually see who was on the other side. So Jay Elliott and a 1st-round draft pick for, I believe that's next year. So a top 4 or a medium top 4, 19 years old, offensive defenseman, 1st-round pick, 14th overall, and he has not played. So is he in the juniors? So he is in the juniors. He's a 71 overall. So he's probably going to become pretty good, I would say. 71 overall, 19 years old. And a 1st-round pick. Now, Calgary is in the Western Conference with us. And where did that come? What? This guy was at 15 points at 32 games. So you've doubled it up. That's 64 games played, and he's double that. So he's ahead of schedule. So maybe the move to center was a good idea. I mean, now I kind of want to take him off the trade block, to be honest. I think moving to call to center was the best option. So actually, let me decline and edit the trade block. I'm going to take him off of it. Because if he's performing well at center, I don't care what happens with the team. I mean, the biggest question mark of the year was Del Call, right? He was an 85 overall looking for a spot in the NHL. And he didn't really prove anything, and all of a sudden he wants $3 million, and then we have to sign him for 3.9. So it was a huge, huge question mark going forward. But we should really stop the simulation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses this month. So we're like 2-9. What happened to our team? What just happened? Did we just play all the best players in the world? Also, Lindholm. Did our 3rd line just become our best line in our team or something? Like, what just happened? Okay, so Lindholm decided to start playing well. Let's go to forwards. So Lindholm started playing well. Turris and Horvat are up there. Our top line started sucking. That's what happened. So where is Richie? Richie's there. So, okay. So DeCall started to come on a little bit. What's his face-off? 79? Horvat's is 82. Don't want to take him off. 79. I could put him on the first line, but I don't really think that's the best option. Besser. See, our line's so weird because, DeCall's doing really well as a center right now. But I don't want to put him on the second or first line, if that makes sense. Like, 20 goals is great, don't get me wrong. But I think our third line definitely just started doing something great. Peugeot, as well as he's doing. Like, 30 points. Our forwards are doing great. I can't really say anything about that. I just don't understand how our team just started sucking for the last month. So all of our top 4 defensemen are all performing very, very well. Alanko, I'd like to see a little bit more out of him, offensively. But until he probably gets up into the top 4, gets some power play time. 5 points isn't that bad. Would have been more beneficial to put him in the juniors for this year and going back next year. I don't really know. However, I'll take that performance. Let's see goaltenders. Okay, so Korpisello, not the best of records, but he's still doing fine. I mean, save percentage is there. Goals against, I'd like that to be lower, obviously. But, that's fine. We're still going positive as far as record goes. Hopefully, the last part of the year, depending on what happens, we can improve our record, improve, not losing so much. Take a quick look at the AHL team. Our goaltenders are performing. You love to see that. Defense, Logren's on top. Love to see that. Dobson is doing fine down there. Goldman's doing fine. Everyone's doing fine. Made a little bit of a swap as far as defense goes. Yaros didn't really do anything in the first 32 games. I mean, besides take penalties and go positive too. So we put Hobbs in there. And he started performing decently. So, we're going to keep him in there. Forwards. Again, where are our top guys down there? Belvier, 43 points. Like, that's not bad, but, like, you're an 80 overall playing in the AHL, and you're still not performing. Glass, still want to see more from him. Schlappick, still want to see more from him. And the rest of these guys, it's like you want to see more from some of them. I mean, Jan, Kairu, and Case, every single one of those guys was picked up from free agency. Belvier we traded for. Glass we drafted. Schlappick, I think we didn't draft him. We traded for him, I think, or maybe picked him up in free agency. I don't remember. But even Wolski, like he's doing fine, but for these high overalls being in the AHL, you'd think they'd be doing a little bit better, wouldn't you think? But they're doing fine. I mean, Jan's leading the way for them. I think Tampa Bay draft pick for him. Kyra, I believe he was a St. Louis? Yeah, St. Louis. So, I mean, they're doing fine down there. Would like to see more. Ryan McLeod, I don't know what's up with you down there, but you should probably start performing, especially being the 8th overall pick. I mean, there's always some busts in the first round, but hate to see it happen for your own team. But either way, we're right before the deadline. It looks like we're going to be making the playoffs unless we just have a massive choke. Let's see where we are in the standings. We fell a little bit in the standings. We are now 5th overall in the Central Division. We don't have the wild card, it looks like. So we're not guaranteed playoffs right now. We are not. As far as what we need to do to perform, we're not far off. So I think we have to be in the wild card or be past Dallas as far as points go. So it looks like the last month has kind of cost us our playoff position right now. However, I'm confident in our team. We know we've done good all year, and I'm confident that we can do it. However, in between episodes, I'm going to kind of scout out and see if there's a potential piece or two we could add to our team to make it even better. Some 1-year contracts, maybe some 2, depending on, who it is. then we have some guys in the AHL we could possibly part with to make deals go through. And as I'm misclicking my controller, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Like I said, it's been a fun ride this year. However, like I said, the last month not been so great for our team. However, I feel like our team can bounce back from this. Like I said, gonna do a little bit of scouting off camera in between episodes, and we'll come back in episode 17 with hopefully a new game plan going forward. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you did enjoy, hit the like button down below. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.
I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body so I can take you wherever. Like, I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body, I can look at you and never